So essentially we're gonna play some ones games, right? I got these things called placement games. I need to finish like 10 of them. In today's episode, we're gonna do 5. And if it does well, maybe I'll come back to this. Anyways, it's been your boy. Let's get right into the video. So originally this was gonna be like a little freestyle video, like a freestyle 1v1 to like Grand Champ. But I quickly realized that my abilities are that of a flightless penguin. Like I know penguins are flightless, but I'd be labeled like as a flightless penguin. I'm just that bad. But as you can see, I'm trying to do some creative things here. I'm trying to shoot off the ceilings because I'm just a creative man. It's what I do. I even give him free shots. Look at this. But watch this. Boom. Crazy. I'm nuts. Now, never say I'm not a generous person because I am a giver. I like to give things. Like this goal here. It was going in. It was clearly going in. I was going to do a little I was going to score it, and momentum was going to take it in because somehow that's how it works. And I just allowed him to live another day. I'm just that guy. Now, to the untrained eye, this next play is going to look really dumb, but if you really analyze it, like they will do this like 20 years from now, they'll see that I strategically gave him a goal to build up his confidence only so I can destroy him even harder. And then he scored again. Now, to the untrained eye, this seems like it's game over. It's 2-2-2. He's up 2. I've got 2 IQ. There's no way I can do this, right? Right? And that's when I took off the training wheels. That's when I said, hey, this man needs to get punished because I'm allowing him to do everything. And so I hit him with a little slippery slot. Your boy got a big, I can't say that. Now, I'm not saying it was an easy road back. I had a couple slip-ups along the way. I had to make a couple, clutch saves that they say, as the cool kids say. But thankfully, I think he had a weird little glitch going on. It seems like every time he shot, his monitor would turn off because these were the most inaccurate shots I have ever seen. It looked like he was shooting at a goalie with no legs. But look, listen, I used that to my advantage. I hit him with a quick 1-2 counter attack, and I drove that baby in to tie up the game. Now you're probably thinking, Eternal Day died, 20 seconds left on the clock. Surely you can't do it. Surely you can't do the impossible. Well, guess what? I can, because I am. 20 seconds on the clock, and I knew I had him beat. I knew this man was just a piece of meat at this point, just another obstacle in my way. I just needed to hold on, go into overtime, and finish the job, and that's what I did. Or so I thought. 6 seconds left on the clock, and I thought I was all good. I thought I did everything right, but then he bounced that ball in his head, and he went for the flick of his life, and I'll tell you, it wasn't enough, because against me, it'll never be enough. And there we were, 2 people willing to die for this victory, and this kickoff would determine everything. An unlucky bounce sealed his fate. He looked me in the eyes as I jumped over him, and I said, hey, you're a bitch. And there we were, on top of the mountain, looking down on our people, thinking, what's next? 1 game's over, 4 more to go. Will I be able to carry this pace, or will I... Oh, he's a diamond too. The second game started the same as always, a bad kickoff and having to force myself to defend. Lucky for me, it's the best thing I do, besides looking cute. Of course. Now, much like in combat sports, I had to show this man that I'm not all defense, that I'm also a sharp knife on the offense. So I scored a sick little air dribble, if I do say so myself, wink wink. And after a fortunate little kickoff, I found myself in a position to score. And of course, in my nature, I missed it because I'm a whiffer and I whiff. And this game is so unforgiving. If you miss 1 shot, you bet your ass he's gonna punish you, and he's gonna score, as he did, sadly, sad face. And just like that, we had another tied game, another close game on my hands. And with my luck, I knew I just had to blow this freaking lead. I knew I had to dig myself in a ditch, but the game did me the favor of not registering my freaking flick, and now we're down a goal. Not gonna lie, I wish I could tell you things went my way. I wish I could tell you I made these shots. I wish I could tell you I hit that ball, but I didn't. Everything was looking bad. I was taking consistent shots. I was feeling good, but it just wasn't going in. Nothing I did was enough. Nothing I did could make this man score, could make this man surrender, and I found myself again on the other side of the freaking goal, and I found myself in a pickle. I thought to myself, after such a hard game, are we really going to allow ourselves to lose? After all that war, after all that struggle, was this really the end? But wait, have you not been paying attention? Do you not know by this point that I am in fact that guy? I am in fact that man? So I had to be quick. I had to do something. I was down 2 goals. I had to take these risky shots. And fortunately for me, this one finally made it in. And I gotta be honest with you, I gotta give respects to my opponent because this man was not letting me do anything. He was blocking things left, right, and center. Here I thought I had a goal for sure. He was in the goal, bam, take another shot. Guess what? He blocked it. You know why? Because I suck. Or at least that's how I felt. That's how he made me feel. I just felt like I couldn't do anything against it. So I quickly had to remind him, hey, I got the defense on lock, boy. I am the throat goat. And with that fine display of defensive mechanics, I finally found the chink in his armor and I scored on him like no man ever scored an open goal before. And much like a 12-year-old boy trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm, I figured him out quick. I was breaking him down left, right, and center. He couldn't block any shot now. It was sad seeing my opponent fall, but I knew I had to put in the nail in the coffin, and that I did. But he wanted one more for the road, one more so that he can go and say I scored against Eternal Day, and I wasn't going to allow him. I wanted to see him suffer because he thought he had me. He thought he had me at my best, and he saw me at my worst. But little did he know I would go on to win again, and of course this would all be useless because he is a Diamond 3. Okay, I'm sorry. Now game 3 would start with a little weak ass shot if I do say so myself, and I blocked it in a way that it bounced off the wall, left me with an opening. I took the shot and the man was sleeping, so I had to take advantage of that. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was up 1 goal, I was feeling confident, I was feeling myself, so I tried a little slick trick. Obviously it didn't work because it was horrid, but then he would go on to counter, and guess what he would do? Absolutely nothing. Now with all good plays, there's bad plays, and this was honestly one of my worst moments in this game. I don't even know what I was doing. I was trying something way out of my budget, and honestly I deserved that. I deserved to get scored on. Now it was my turn to punish him. He went in for this weird little flick. I hit him with the body feint, and now it was my turn to score an open goal. Like prime Messi, I don't miss. And I would carry on with that mentality. I saw him try this little weird trick called miss the ball, and I went for the old punish tactic, and now we're looking good. With 3-1 up, we're looking golden. And I gotta give him props. He saved a pretty tough shot here, and he even took a page out of my book. He saw me slacking. He said, hey, I'm gonna shoot this over your head, and I'm gonna make you struggle because you deserve it. Yeah, bitch. And now I was quickly realizing that momentum is a son of a bitch. I made one mistake, and it seemed like I was just pulling out all my worst plays, like in one game. Like honestly, what's happening? Seconds later, I would go on to do one of the worst kickoffs ever humanly recorded, and he would go on to punish me yet again with a top bin goal that I must say was saucy AF. With the fortune of a little lucky bounce, I saw myself having a free shot, and of course I miss as I always do. Having to recover, I hit him, and I hit him into the ball. This man recovered nicely, did the old diagonal flick, and scored on me yet again. Sad face. And this man was playing with a vengeance. I don't know what I did to him because he was just doing some crazy ass tricks out here. And again, he scored on me after not scoring the first time. He got me there the second time. Unlucky. And I started to feel the disrespect here. He didn't even go for kickoff, so I had to remind him, hey look, he can't do that against me. I'm not any Joe Schmo, so I scored on him and I made him watch the replay. I'm not going to let you do that, but I did, I promise. Now, I'm not going to lie, I had to play dirty. This man was beating me to absolutely everything, so I hit him with the quick right cross and I scored in the bottom left to make it 5-6, and we're back in the game with 1 minute remaining. Can we do it? I'm not sure. I don't know. So I took one more shot and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, so I just had to go back, recover, get some boost, and go back for one more final attack to try to tie it up. And then he went for the boost. Like, why? Who does that? Whose man's is this? Sadly enough, I went for this shot where I overextended and I found myself in yet another defensive situation. He took the first shot and I was good enough to block it, but sadly he was quick on his feet. He recovered, he turned around, and he chipped the ball on me, and sadly I wasn't able to block it this time. 10 seconds remaining. Can I tie the game at least? Fortune must have been on my side because I had one unlucky bounce against this man and I found myself in a counter. I thought I was going to score. I lined it up and he came out of nowhere and made sure to remind me that I am in fact a little bitch. That's enough of game 3. Let's go on to game 4. Now, I wish I had something good to tell you. Game 4 was actually something that was just horrific. It was honestly a beating of an extraordinary kind. I'm not really going to show you too much on details, but I'm going to show you the final score, and that should speak for itself. This game has no need for any further introduction. Game 5 started with a nice juicy little gift, a little free goal in the beginning in the first 5 minutes, and we're up 1 goal. And lucky for me, my opponent had the situational awareness of a 4-year-old child stuck in a forest, and I hit him with a little punish. The ball bounced down to me, and it's just an easy little goal, just like that. I like it a lot. Now, when I'm not scoring easy goals, I'm breaking ankles just like I did there, and I had another open goal right in front of me. I just had to score it, and what do? I messed up, and there he goes. He does the Uno reverse card, and he drives it into my goal to make it 2-1. The game is not over just yet, is what I would have said if I would have scored this. The game would have been over then, but of course I had to ruin my opportunities. Now seeing my opponent on the counter, I do a quick defensive play. I hit him with the whoop wop mental plays. He does a little 2-touch air dribble, and I find myself in a counter situation. I'm pushing up, or do I mean he's pushing up? He's gonna pass me the ball, and I'm gonna secure the lead with a nice little tap in, and that would be game. This man would go on to surrender because he knows his life decisions are that of an infant choosing between a green lollipop and a blue lollipop. Anyways, it has been your boy Eternal Day Died, the YouTube Minecraft guy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I shall catch you guys in the next one. Doses.